Welcome to You Mean Tea. Let's go. I have been afraid to talk to you. I'm hoping that this video will be a series of admittances. Spanish has made my English worse. I hope this video will be me admitting some things and being honest, because honesty is what makes life good, and it opens you up and it makes you like realize that the stuff you have to work on. Let me see, can I move back? Some life updates for you. I don't like teaching. During the week, it really sucks. It drains the life out of me, and commuting is just the worst, and my students are like fine, but I just don't find any fulfillment out of teaching. So there's that. I like can't really tell if I'm making a difference in these kids' lives, and it's just not something that I want to do for the rest of my life. What I want to do is write music and pursue my music-y career. Hopefully me admitting that in a video and then posting it on YouTube will help me hold myself accountable, and maybe I'll actually start doing it instead of being afraid of doing it, because I've been afraid of it. Yeah. Cat's out of the bag. I've been afraid to post stuff. I've been afraid to write things. I've been afraid to like create stuff for the public eye, because I don't know if you guys would like it, and I care a lot about what you think. I care too much about what you think, and I haven't like posted as much on YouTube as I would like, but that's mostly because I'm busy. But if I'm being honest with myself, it's also because like teaching during the week sucks the life out of me, and I just don't feel like doing anything creative. And then if I'm being super honest, because again, that was kind of an excuse, I am afraid of what you would think, so I don't post stuff, because I'm worried that me pursuing the music thing and like doing it as a full-time job, for example, will change my identity, and it will turn me into someone that I don't want to be. Like egotistical, self-centered. I'm worried that like the fame will get to my head, whatever, or like if my music gets super big, I'll like, the thing I will value is strangers' attention instead of genuine connections with my friends and people that I really care about, and genuine connection with like people who I meet from here on out. So yeah, music, like the whole being popular and being famous and being successful and like in the public eye is really scary for me. So that's why I haven't been posting a lot. That's why I'm really aware of everything that I post. So that's something that I'm glad I admitted, I guess. The thing about the things that you're scared of is that you kind of have to do them. Like, you're scared of them for a reason. One of my friends here told me once that we should follow our blisters. And he didn't make this up, he got it from somewhere else. But he said you should follow your blisters. And by blisters, it means like the things that bug you, or the things that like grind you the wrong way, or like something that's like, I don't know how I feel about that, but also I'm a little intrigued. Those things are the things that you should follow and that you should address, just to see what they're all about. I don't like teaching. I studied that in school for 4 years, teaching and English. I like English, like definitely, but the teaching part, I don't find fulfillment out of it, and it's taken me a long time to like admit that to myself, because I don't want the 4 years that I went to college to be a waste. The reason why I came to Spain was, you know, like my job here is teaching. That's what allows me to pay my rent. That's what allows me to travel a lot. That's what allows me to feed my person and clothe my person and buy cool vintagey shirts at markets in Madrid. But I'm afraid that like if I stop teaching, I won't have enough money. So yeah, because I don't make enough money from YouTube or from Patreon yet to make it a full-time job. But maybe admitting this, that I like don't want to teach and that I actually want to pursue music and being creative, I'm hoping that admitting that will be a really big step for me to like, from here on out, spread my wings. And maybe like wean off of teaching as an income and wean on, I don't know if that's a phrase, wean on to making music and making videos and editing videos and making art and stuff, wean on to that being a main source of income for me. If I drop some of my classes, for example, that I'm teaching, I'll have more time to make YouTube videos, which will in turn, like, I'll get my stuff more out there. I'll have more time to write music. I'll have more time to record music. I'll have more time to, you know, explore that area of my life instead of being afraid of it. And then it will gradually turn into something. And I don't know, I'm not guaranteed that it's going to be successful. I don't know if my music is going to be successful or if I'm even going to like it. Because I have a love-hate relationship with performing because it threatens my identity and I'm worried that it'll turn me into someone that I'm not or that I don't want to be. And I'll get so, like, obsessed with the fame and the being so obsessed with the attention that I'll, like, lose sight of who I actually am. I'm reading this book right now called The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F by Mark Manson. And it's a really, really good book. And it's kind of changed my whole perspective on life. And it's changed how I think about things and how I view my blisters, my weird spots. It basically talks about how what you value is what you put energy into. So you got to pick the right stuff to value and to care about, because that's where all your energy is going to go. If I put my energy into my music and stuff and videos and creating and editing and, you know, music production, then I will be living my fullest self, I think, because I really really love making videos. I do. I just, like, haven't been doing it recently. And I like performing to some extent. Like, I'm still kind of iffy about it. Love-hate relationship. I'm not really sure. I'm trying to figure that out. But I guess, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I gotta stop being afraid, okay? Because I lived in Ohio for a long time, for my whole life. And then I moved to Spain. That was, like, the biggest life shift ever in my life, like I've ever done. And I've done a lot of, like, small life shifts that, like, have helped me become who I am today. But moving to Spain is definitely, like, a big, like, wow, you did it. Like, that's crazy. You didn't have a job, Ariel. You didn't have a place to live. You didn't know anyone. And I've built a life for myself here. And I've been here for about 4 months. And it's been very difficult and really lonely sometimes. And really challenging. But I'm starting to see that, like, I've surrounded myself with really, really good people who make me feel good and who I can be honest with and who I can be myself around. I'm not saying I didn't have that back home, but it's one thing to, like, kind of have that around you growing up, and it's another thing to drop everything, start completely over, and make a life for yourself. And, like, make conscious decisions to bring those people into your life and to attract those people into your life and to, like, put effort into relationships and friendships, you know, relationships as an all-encompassing word. To put effort into relationships that you get good feelings out of. I don't know how to explain that, but, like, hopefully you know what I mean. This vlog is definitely deeper than my other vlogs, but I just, like, I need to say this stuff out loud. So that's where I'm at with things, I guess. I don't know what I'm gonna do next year. I have no idea. People have been asking me, like, from home and even here, they're like, oh, are you gonna come back to Spain for another year? Are you gonna go back home and get a job? I have no clue. I might go to Australia on a work visa. I might go to South America and work in a poor community and build huts. I might join the Peace Corps. I don't know. Probably not join the Peace Corps, but there's so many options, and I don't know what path my life is supposed to take at this point. I really like living in Madrid, and I think I could come back for a second year and maybe just, like, not teach as much, or maybe just teach private classes just to, like, keep my income coming and fill in the gaps, but then just do YouTube full time. Or just play shows, you know, release music and make money from merchandise and, like, do all the stuff that I've kind of, like, been really wanting to do, but been so afraid of doing. And I could do that. I could come back here and I could still be learning Spanish, which is, like, another goal of mine is to improve my Spanish. Like, keep at that. I could do that. But also, there's so much of the world I have yet to see. And being here in Spain and traveling so much. I've been to so many places since I've been here. And I've learned so much about myself. I've met so many people. And it's, like, opened my eyes to, like, oh my god, there is so much of the world that I have yet to see. So do I move to another country next year and start all over again and just do this whole process again and learn a bunch of new stuff about myself? I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. But I do know that I can't teach. I can teach and I'm fine at it. And, like, I do enjoy it sometimes. But at a core level, I just don't like it. So I'm not feeling it. I believe this is what we call a quarter life crisis. Is this what I'm going through? I guess comment below if you're going through a quarter life crisis kind of thing, or like you're in a job that you don't like and you want to just quit it and do what you actually want to do. It's definitely not a like everything's gonna happen tomorrow and my dream's gonna come true. All my dreams will come true tomorrow. It's not gonna happen in a day, because I do still have to teach. I'm not just gonna quit all my teaching jobs and be like, bye, I'm gonna do music now, bye, because I still have to feed and clothe my person and like pay for rent. But I want to take steps to wean off of teaching and onto what I actually want to do, which is creating stuff and making music. I'm really scared, but hopefully you guys have my back, and hopefully I have your support through this scary time. Thanks for chilling in my bedroom for a second with me and drinking some tea and listening to me spit words out of my mouth in a coherent way. Bye.